Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. It's Christy with the crap box. Husband just pulled up in the driveway, which is why you were hearing the dogs go crazy. But we are here. We are live. If you're watching this part, it's the replay. You can always fast forward to the good part, but don't forget to like and follow. Hello, Mariah. How are you? You are my first one on tonight, my dears. Okay. I gotta clean this real quick because we may do some stamping. You guys, I am rolling with the punches today. I've been very busy, very busy the last few days working on things. I didn't even clean my desk. Oh, I didn't even clean my desk, you guys. So I'm going to do that real quick while we're waiting for people to pop on. How are you, Mariah? Are you doing well? We may use a little bit of some inking tonight. I know we're going to use some washi tape. You guys, I clocked out late today. I'm so good. I'm staying busy and just keeping my mind off of stressful things, which I have really been doing some research, and a lot of people are saying that, like, obviously good food choices is a part of it, but a lot of people are saying that, you know, less stress also has you like lose weight. So I'm trying to do that too. Hello, Missy. Hi, Sue. Hi, Mom. You guys, I have to show you something. I ran to Aldi's today. I'm not an Aldi's girl. Some of you don't even have an Aldi's, I don't think. But very rarely I go in there. But every once in a while I find something that I have to have. So the influencers got me. And Kendra, you received the package. I loved everything. Yay! I'm so glad you got it. Welcome on in, friend. Okay, so you guys, my floors, you guys have probably seen my floors. They're like a large tile, Spanish style floor. They're very old. People love the floors when they come here, but they're in very bad shape. So eventually we'll be replacing floors, but this is probably the last room. So I had to get a carpet because my back's been hurting because I stand here a lot and work on my crafts, and I sit a lot at work, and sometimes I stand at work too because I have one of those desks that go up and down, and I don't use it as much as I should. So anyway, what I was saying was I had to get a little carpet for down here to help me with my back, hopefully. Just a little cushioning. It's very little, but it might help. Who knows? It makes me feel comfortable anyway. And these were at Aldi's. You guys, they sound the same. Hi, Terry. These were at Aldi's for $19.99, and they're machine washable. They're, it's just about here to here. It's a rug. Well, you guys can't even see that. So, but this is what it looks like. It's like pink with turquoise. And you guys, I'm not keeping this craft room pink. It just happens to be that way. But that's what I got. So hopefully that helps. Hi, love. Hi, love. So anyway, we are here to cross the ATC cards. I hope you guys are ready. I'm not. And there's Mr. Coda. Daddy went that way. You want to say hi? Oh, he came right up to me, you guys. He wants to say hi to you. I swear. Hi, Shonda. How are you, darling? Are you going to do some ATCs with me tonight? I think Coda is. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? Don't mind my husband. He's just talking about his day. I think he's talking on the phone. Anyway, let me get my cards, you guys. Are you on the phone, love? Okay. It's okay. You didn't need to get off. Okay. So, we're going to use these cards tonight. The Turning Stone Casino. And these have the little holes in them, but that's okay. I have missed you too, Shonda. How are you? How is little one? I think there's like 5 or 6, you guys. I'm not really sure. But it is okay. We are just going to use normal playing cards tonight. Ooh, I like this one. This one's actually not punched out. You see that? That would be like cute in a junk journal. I'm going to put that one to the side. So anyway, tonight we are celebrating women. And I actually when I did this kit up, last week we did our clue game, okay? It was really fun. And this week, well, as you guys know, Sunday was International, or you may not know, Sunday was International Women's Day, right? Ooh, I gotta push this up here. International Women's Day. So, I decided, because it's like Women's Month, this month is all about celebrating women, mostly. I did throw a little bit of Easter in there, because we didn't do a lot of Easter. And I did do we're doing 2 weeks of, I had it out. I had it out already, you guys. Oh my gosh. So we're using the Easter egg pack, if you got the pack from the club, okay? So this week, we are doing Queens of Comedy, comics, and movie stars. So this is jam-packed full. Now, I was going to teach you guys some different techniques. I think we might do maybe 1 or 2 of those tonight. I'm not going to have... It's not that I don't have time. I don't want to be in here more than an hour. But you guys also, I'm getting a headache. And I just know that if I don't take care of myself, it's going to plummet. And I'm going to plummet, and I'm going to end up being non-commissionable. So I apologize. I wanted to come on. I wasn't that bad yet, but we're just going to take it easy, take it slow. Some of you may have to do some of your cards on your own, but that is why I'm here, to give you guys some tips and tricks. And I'm surrounded by like papers and scraps and things, so we're going to work with some of that today. So, Mom, are you scrapping? Are you scrapping? Are you crafting along with me tonight? I hope you are. Okay, so we're going to go over what's in the kit. So you guys, if you want to do these cards at home, you know what you can do. So I found some really pretty pictures of some really wonderful women, okay? First up, we have the lovely Miss Julia Roberts. Who doesn't love Julia Roberts? Some people might not, but she is very popular. She's been in so many movies. She is a great actress. Hi, Kathleen. I especially chose her, and I should have put her in the Women in the Movement and Music week, because I'm actually splitting the women up in 2 groups. So 1 week, we're going to do the comics, Queens of Comedy, and movie stars. And the second week, we're doing music and movements. And you guys will see all of those characters. But I thought of immediately Erin Brockovich when I saw this. So we can make it kind of go with what the 2, okay? Of course, we have Lucille Ball. We have a couple Lucy's. We have the Betty Boop. I was thinking about actually 2 particular of my followers. Carol Burnett, who my husband loves, by the way. Carol Burnett's in here. Here's a nice, glamorous, really cute shot of Lucy. Okay, and then we have my personal favorite, Audrey Hepburn. And I really like this quote from Lucy. So that's another them. And I just love like the half face. Those are really fun to do. And then, of course, Marilyn Monroe, because she's gorgeous. Now, some of you may have different pictures, too. So if you don't have pictures that match mine, that's okay. All right? And then also, we cannot forget Miss Barbie. Barbie has been iconic for years. For years. This is actually a playing card from the Dollar Tree. They have them, the little, like, counting flashcards. But we're actually going to take the picture of it and use it on our card tonight. That one's going to be super fun. And I did give you guys backgrounds for everyone. We have just some glamorous backgrounds, some color pop backgrounds. This, however, excuse me, I got to take a drink. This, however, goes for Breakfast at Tiffany's. That one is for Audrey, if you guys are crafting along with me. That's why I chose that color kind of for that one. And I think we're going to do Barbie on that card. So, and then we have some other glamorous ones. Hello, Cheryl. Hey, Bex. How are you? Hi, Stella. Okay. So, you guys, I also gave you, and I put my kit down. Excuse-moi. I'm going to move my camera here in a second. The half face Lucy looks like. Oh, it does look like it looks like she's a Barbie, right? I see you, Bex. Okay. I'm trying to find my envelope with all of my goodies. There they are. You guys, I kind of threw everything in here. So, you guys got an envelope jam-packed with stuff. So, we have different pieces. We have like hearts and embellishments and pearls and all kinds of stuff. So, Bex, I'm going to message you about that. So, you guys can choose whatever you want. We're just kind of working out of that little bag. And then I think I may have put some extras in there too. But if I didn't, it's okay. You guys, you can use whatever materials you have at home. So, I'm going to go ahead and put you down so you guys can see what we're doing. Because I moved my camera. Do you guys like this angle better? And I apologize for the light ahead of time. Well, that just made it worse. What the heck? Okay, hopefully that's not bothering anybody. And look, I wore my women supporting women shirt. Woman supporting women. Okay, so I think we're going to start with Lucy. And I'm going to do this one of her. This is a really glamour shot. And I think I'm going to do it with, let's see, I'm going to pick out some of it. You don't have to do them all, by the way. And remember, you guys are going to trade these too. So, actually, I think I got that for Carol Burnett. Let's do that one for Carol. And we'll do this one for Barbie. I'm going to go ahead and kind of lay out my plan. That's usually what you would do first. You think it's good? Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Becky. Oh, you're so welcome, Becky. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. You just always let me know if you guys need anything. That's for sure. I think I like this one because it brings out her red in her hair. This is very glamorous too. So now I have to decide, what do I like with what? This one we may do something with her. I think I like, I think I got it. I feel like we're playing a matching game. We can definitely see better that way. Thank you, Sue. Okay, good. I'm glad. I had to revamp the craft room. Now, I still want you guys to be able to see my background. So some things I'll move you. Like we might have like like if I'm showing something, or like if we're doing like a, a haul. So you'll have different backgrounds, which will keep it, it'll mix it up a little bit. You guys, words are very hard. Very, very hard today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to do this a different way. Now that I know what backgrounds I'm going to use with what, I'm going to go ahead and put my backgrounds on first. Okay, I'm just going to do that. You guys don't have to do that, but this will only really take a few minutes, and that way everything will be more organized. We're supposedly more organized. Hello, Natalie. How are you? And Kathleen is here. Kathleen, I got your package and I'm supposed to open it. Oh, it's right behind me. It's right behind me. Yes, right as you were talking about it, I was remembering. I will definitely open it. I'm going to open it at the end. I did not open it yet. I opened the little card that you put in the front, and it was sealed so nice. You guys, Kathleen sent me Happy Mail, and I was like, this looks worthy to definitely do on camera. Hello, sweet Andrea. Andrea, how many birds did you find today? I saw your, did you go out looking for more? I saw you have like a whole, what do they call it, flock? You have a whole flock of birds. I love it. I actually found some in my Easter stuff that I'm going to do something with too, because you guys, I have been crafting crafts again too. It's nice to mix it up every once in a while, so I really enjoyed that. Oh my gosh, I loved your little video. You were like, I think I'm gonna get a few of these, and then you were like, I'm gonna get them all. 15 of them. Oh my gosh, I love you. That's like me, but I have been trying to be better about doing that for people, like not trying to take everything, but sometimes you have to get it while it's there, because otherwise you don't know what's going to happen to it. You're like, is this really going to a good home, or is it going to go on clearance and get broken? All right, so Andrea, we're doing ATC cards about women, since it was National Women's Day, and it's like some people call it National Women's Month, and that's what we're doing. So I'm doing 2 weeks in this month. We are doing Queen of Comics, Comedy, and Movies. I should have put Queens, because they're all queens in my opinion. But, oh, I love this. So, you guys, again, you can use whatever washi tape or embellishments you have. I try to give you a bunch in here. And I also gave you guys some gems. And I think we're going to need 2 more cards. I think I'm going to do Betty Boop on a live. Not on a live. On a video. Yes! Thank you for popping on in, friend. My work has been so crazy, I haven't been able to watch you in the morning, and I miss my sweet Andrea. And sometimes your comments are flying. You don't see half the comments. But I know you are so good about always going back and looking. So, all right. So I need 2 more cards out of here. So we are going to have some fun tonight. So I got to get some washi tape out too. And this is just basically giving our base just a little bit more sturdiness. I can talk today, I promise. And if you find that it's off a little bit, like I did earlier, you can just cut your card down a little bit. It don't matter. That part don't matter. Hello, my sweet Kimmy. You've missed me too. That's so sweet. I love you too, girl. All right. So Kimmy, all we're doing is putting our backgrounds on. I've already picked out kind of the backgrounds that I want for each of our women tonight. Tonight is International Women's Day theme. And we have 2 weeks that we're doing like this. And tonight we're doing the comedies, the Queen of Comedies, comics, and movies. I'm excited for the other ones too, you guys. I have some ideas. Okay, so now we have all of our card bases. And really, if you guys are going to be doing like a little series like this, I would definitely, have a little plan for all of that first. But again, if you're doing this at home, you might just need a few pieces of paper and you can cut them down. Remember, they're 2.5 by 3.5, and you'll have a lot that look alike, so you can make what we call a series. And they won't be all, specifically different like mine, but you started working on your journal today. I have to cut your stickers and put them in a little box, and I'm sending you something very soon. Very soon. Okay, we're going to start with Lucy. We're going to start with this Lucy. So I kind of know what I want to do. I want to just make this a little basic because I don't want to take away from the women themselves. So first, I'm going to cut off my little white ends here. And if you notice, a lot of times when I print things out, I've been giving them to you small to give you more space to work around the actual card, which is what I started doing. I started doing that recently, so to give you guys more room for creativity. So that is why I've been doing that. So there are different ways you can place your things. So you can put them like at an angle and leave room for like your quotes at the bottom. And you guys, I don't have my quotes with me. I'll take them out of my other pack. I think I can do that. But you can put them at the bottom, or you could put them sideways, however you want to do it. You can even have them popping out with like your other tape. You got your Happy Mail, Amy. Everybody's getting their Happy Mail that they won from my little giveaway. That was so much fun, you guys. Okay. I think I know. Excuse me a second, folks. I have to find my little... Christy's having a moment. I'm having a moment. I just had it. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. These are my scraps that I've been using. Oh, darn. I literally just cleaned up, you guys. Come on. This is crazy. I'm still trying to get specifically organized. You know what? I found it. Whew. I was worried about that one. Okay. I have lots of copies, so I also gave you guys some quotes to use. Yes, it's Lucy. I have a few. We have 3 different I Love Lucys because that's how much we love her, right? I'm going to use some stickers today and then some scraps. So I'm actually going to use some of these stickers too. You guys, they have some quote like shaker stickers at Dollar Tree. Most of those stickers you can find at Dollar Tree. I've been playing around with some of this stuff too. So we'll use some scrap papers. Okay, so we are going to use some of our quotes. And yes, you guys are laughing at, I know. I literally just, because I've been doing one project to another project to another project. Christy just can't stay with one. That's just too boring for me. It's all the deadlines. Okay, so everyone should have received this. So what you would do is you would just cut the little strip off so you have it for your actual card. So any of these would really work with Lucy because she was always full of spunk and all of that. So collect beautiful moments. Lucky is the state of mind. Blessed are the curious. With brave wings she flies. Do what you love. Love you to the moon and back. Love with all your heart. See possibility everywhere. Let life surprise you. Just one life. Always take the scenic route. Be your beautiful self. Show the world your magic. Creativity takes courage. I know which one we're doing for that one. Never stop exploring. Don't forget to fly. I'm happiest when I'm with you. Shine like the stars. Today is full of possible. And find joy in the ordinary. So, I kind of want to do one that has the word love in it because it's I Love Lucy. So, I think I'm going to use, for mine, I'm going to use the do what you love. Because no matter what Ricky said, Lucy always did what she wanted. So that's what I'm going to use for her. So I'm just going to try to make this as straight as possible. If you have a paper cutter or 7 of them like me, and I'm not using one of them, you could use that too. But sometimes just go with your scissors. Hi, Christy. Okay. So we're going to do what you love for Lucy. Now, I do have in your little pack, I do have like these little gems, and these are like the little, what are they called? They're like pearls, but they're flat back pearls. I think I'm just going to put one on here, honestly. So, and I also gave you guys a bag full of gems. Of course, I don't have them with me. That would be too much. I usually pack my kits over by my work desk, so I have a little cart and they're over there, but that's okay. I don't need them at the moment. I'm just going to work with my stickers. So I want to see how I want to put Lucy. So I think I'm going to kind of put my quote down here, and I'm going to put her at an angle, but I kind of want to put the quote at an angle too, so it reads nice. The Long, Long Trailer is one of my favorite Lucy movies. Really? I don't think I've ever seen that one, Becky. I have to make note of that. The long, long trailer. You guys, I love watching old movies. I will literally sit and watch every Easter when they put the Moses story on. I used to always watch that with my grandmother. I used to watch a lot of old movies with my grandmother. And my son, actually, his favorite movie and good pastime of my grandmother would he always watched King Kong, like the original King Kong with her, because she loved movies like that. She loved anything with sharks and gorillas, and she really liked the Rampage one too. And she loved anything with like big spiders and the Blob, and she was really into the sci-fi stuff. She was a lot of fun. It's the best. You like that one too, Mom? All right, now I went ahead and glued this on. I'm going to just cut my little spots off now. Just my little ends. I should have like a little trash can up here because I have so much trash all the time. I'm such a trashy lady. I'm such a trashy lady. So right here is bothering me. It's got like a little point. So what I can do is I could do two things. I could take my little corner edger. I knew it was on this table. And I could cut that, or I could put my little embellishment over that. Now, because it's kind of near that end, I'm probably going to just snip the end, but you can use whatever you want to do. You can even use the scissor to kind of put a little end to it. So that's what actually I'm going to do to show you guys the look it gives. So instead of a corner edger, they have different edgers too, or different punch stamps, different, what do they call them? Cutters, edgers. Does this even have a name? You guys know what I mean though. Instead of doing that, because we always do that, I'm just going to use the end of my scissor and cut these two ends of Lucy off, because it's just going to make a cute little design. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. You kind of want them to be the same. And this is the one that I've had on the table. This would not have been my first choice, but I'm just teaching, so it almost looks like a little ticket, right? All right, and I do not own any rights to anything that we have. We're just crafting for ourselves, okay? There's no money to be made. It's all just in the fun. So I'm just going to put that little bead right there. And then I actually have a heart. And because it's I Love Lucy, I'm going to put a heart. That's the one thing, when you put away your Valentine's Day stuff, don't put away your hearts, because you're going to use them all year long. And I'm just going to put that little heart there. And this is just super fun. I am actually going to cut the bottom of this card with that same design and on my scissors. At least I hope I am. I think I am. There we go. And now I'm going to take my regular scissors and just kind of round it off, because I don't want it pokey at the top. And I just kind of make like a little frame. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's even a little crooked, but that's okay. I love it too. I love it too. So there's our first card. Okay. Now, see what you can do with a few little printables, some paper, and little designs. And you can find these quotes all over the internet. I think my friend Linda gave me these particular ones, and I copied them for you guys. And they're just on pieces of paper. Okay. You guys, my sweet boy is sitting by my feet. He likes the carpet. I think I bought the carpet for him and not me. But I felt bad because he would be in here. Last night I was in here working on charms, which I know you guys see behind me. And I was in here for a few hours, and he was just sitting by my feet pretty much the whole time. I felt so bad. I was like ignoring him. Okay, so I'm going to do Julia next. Julia, I feel like she's kind of iconic for me because I grew up in the 90s and there was a lot of, she was really popular in the 90s and she's still popular today, but she was in a lot of good movies. So put in the comments your favorite Julia Roberts movie. I really enjoyed Erin Brockovich. I think that one was a very uplifting, good movie. It was about a mom that was very powerful. As a single mom myself, I felt like her a lot. So I found the best quote too. Today is full of possible. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm not going to use that one because that one would go more with Audrey. So hold on. This is a good one too. With brave wings, she flies. I really like that one. Hello, sweet Sarah. You spilled the glitter. Thank you, my friend. All right, so I'm going to take the little quote off of this one. It just so happens to be the one that's already next to the cut one, so that's okay. We'll go with that. And now for her, I'm going to do a little something different. I'm not going to keep the frame behind her. And Pretty Woman was a good movie too, wasn't it? I watched that movie all the time. That was definitely a good one. I'm going to kind of fussy cut around her. And I'm probably going to go grab my dimensional tape because I kind of want to have her kind of popping out like a Pretty Woman. This was definitely an early picture for Julia. Does anybody know what her first movie was? You like Pretty Woman too? I think that's got to be everyone's like favorite. It's very iconic. I mean, it really does show that you can't judge a person by their cover, you know? She was, you know, just out there trying to live life, and at least she finally found somebody. I think it was pretty sweet. But the ladies in the gift store, or not the gift store, the boutique shop, those killed me. Those ladies killed me. Now, if you wanted to even go the extra route on this, you could even do like a little bit of like glitter. Oh, Mystic Pizza. That's a good one too. You could do a little bit of glitter like on her earrings, or you can add the little gems as earrings on her. This is your art, you guys. I'm here for the ideas. This is your art. You do you. So I think I'm going to put the quote above her this time, because I think of wings and flying, that's always in the sky. So that would be super cute. So that's what we're doing on this one. And again, I'm going to do my little dimensionals, and I'm going to make it look like kind of fancy at the bottom. So we're doing just basic stuff. Nothing too bad. I got to get my dimensional tape though. I've been going through a lot of this. You guys, if you have not picked this up from the Dollar Tree yet, You Love Stepmom is a good one. Stepmom is a great one. That actually helped me cope a little bit because my children's father and I always weren't married, and I had children and he would have girlfriends, and you know, I actually, that movie was therapeutic for me. And Susan Sarandon did a very good job during that movie too. She did wonderful. We didn't even use any washi tape. So I love this dimensional tape. If you guys don't even do the cards, if you just do any type of paper crafting, this is a really good one to have. Becky, did you get your package yet? Because you were my grand prize winner. I want to know if you I hope you got your package. I have not checked the thing. The first movie I believe she played in was Firehouse. Never seen that one. I never seen Firehouse. I wonder what that was about. You probably know what it's about, Sue. Everybody's going to write down their favorite Julia Roberts movies now. And honestly, there were so many others we could choose from. I just went with this. No, not yet. It should be there. Let's see. I mailed yours out. Oh, Christy and Becky. I remember what happened. Okay. So my husband went to the post office. And your packages, I found a box, but it was a priority box. And I use pirate ship. So when my husband took it in there, I would have just dropped it off. But of course he did the right thing and went to the front, because that's just my husband for you. And they said, we can't take this as a ground because it's priority. So it was right before close on Saturday. So he had to bring it home. And of course I didn't have time to get it back in the mail. So on Monday is when it went out. So you'll probably get it in a couple days. It was Christy and Becky, because you two had the bigger boxes. Or was it Joanne? Christy, did you get yours yet? I hope you liked what I picked for you, Christy. It was fun. All right, so I'm going to kind of cut this off a little bit. There she is. And then I think I'm going to do, since she's a star, we're going to give her a star. And I'm just going to put this little, like, silver star. It kind of matches the background. Actually, I might put 2. Let's do 2. Okay. So there's Miss Julia Roberts. Isn't that cute? Oh, you did get, okay, so it was Joanne and Becky, I bet. Yay, I'm so glad you loved it. I'm so glad. I love doing giveaways for you. It'll be a little bit before I can do another giveaway like that, because we have to, money's a little tight right now. Not really tight, but you know what I mean. I have to watch. I have to be careful. All right, so we are going to do, who are we going to do next? Let's do Carol. Let's do Carol Burnett. My husband and I watched this show. It is on Amazon. You can watch all the episodes, and we laugh hysterically. And when was this show? Like back in the 60s. But all of the skits are just so funny. She still is hilarious. There is an actual Carol Burnett award. And you know who won that recently? Sarah Jessica Parker. She like did a whole skit, or not a skit, a whole speech, you know, honoring Carol. She got that, but she talked about how Carol was such an inspiration to her and all that. So I think it's funny. I think it's absolutely fun. She's hilarious. The skits are timeless. And it just kind of takes you back, like even the set backgrounds, like back to that time. And what was the show my husband loved? He told me. Oh, excuse me, how can I serve you? How can I serve you? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? She was Mrs. Wiggins. I know what you mean. I love the spinoff from Mama's Family. I know, right? And then, what's her name? The other actress in that played Mama. She did so funny. Like, seeing her younger in that show was so funny, too. So, again, that's why she's in the group. Are you being served? Is that what the name of it is? Are you being served? I'll ask him and he'll tell me. So, what was the one I was going to do? Oh, is it this one? Now I lost my place, which one I was going to do for her. Yes, it was this one. Creativity takes courage, because she was full of Vicki Lawrence. Yes, thank you, Amy. She was full of courage out there, making a fool of herself, just like Lucy. That's why I'm out here making a fool of myself sometimes. But as long as I make you laugh, that's fine. You saw her lately on MASH. She was on a MASH show? Yes, it is a British TV show. I loved Faulty Towers. I still will find like little episodes of Faulty Towers and hysteric, like laugh in tears. Faulty Towers was so funny. John Cleese, you guys know who I'm talking about, right? John Cleese. Did you guys know he was in Harry Potter? He played Headless Nick, nearly Headless Nick. Shout out to my Harry Potter fan in the group, Miss Kimmy. But yes, I actually, my friend met John Cleese. I'm saying his name wrong. He met him. It was at a dinner. It was like an actor's thing because he lives in Jersey and he was doing acting and stuff. And he shook his hand and he got him to sign one of his albums that he was on. I think it was the Monty Python thing. And it was so funny because he like left and my friend ran up to his table and grabbed his wine glass and stole it. So he has a shrine at home with his glass, with his DNA. He's like, I have his DNA. It was hilarious. I was like, you were so funny. But anyway, I matched the background with her because I thought that was just so, for that time, like 60s. So that's what I'm doing. And then creativity takes courage because we all know and love her for her courage and creativity. I'm going to put her popping out too. John Cleese. I knew that about John Cleese and Harry Potter. Yes, I knew you would know, Amy, of course. I didn't know if Miss Kimmy knew because Miss Kimmy likes Harry Potter. Okay, so we're gonna put her at an angle as well, not too much. And I did kind of give her a soft edge because I love these little windows that are open. I think they're so cute. And then we're going to put the little quote on her. So we're doing quotes tonight. That's pretty much what we're going to do with the cards. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing over here that you can't see in camera, I'm actually I keep getting glue on this because this is fatter than this little strip of paper. But instead of getting on your table, I saw someone else do it with like wax paper. They use just something else to get the excess. Because I was doing that with my journals and I noticed that a few pieces stuck. So I'm going to start getting better about that and that's a little trick. And then you can just wipe that off. So I just use my acrylic block, or you can use whatever you have. Okay, this almost does not fit. So I'm going to put it at an angle so it does fit. Sometimes if something is too long, you can put it at an angle to make it fit. Like it wouldn't fit all the way this way, but it fit at this little angle. So if you want to create a better edge, you're just going to turn this over. And I'm going to cut the little pieces off. And now you get the whole thing of it. Now for her, I was actually going to use this little daisy. I don't know if it's going to go well, but we could also put these little dots on there. I think I included some of these dots. So let's see what we have got. Oh, I do have these little flowers though. Maybe I'll just do a little flower on her window. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to do that. Or should we put it in her hair? I'm going to put it in her hair. Look, you guys. See where her little hand is? I'm going to put mine in her hair. So it looks like she's wearing the little flower to match. Ah, what a perfect idea. All right, for this, I'm just going to put some glue on it. And then we'll tack it down. And let this sit for a minute before moving it around too much. Look at it, how cute. Hi, Tammy, how are you? Hi, Mackie. Are you new? Okay, so we got 3 already. We're doing pretty good with time. Hi, Gwen. Welcome in, girl. All right, so we're doing our Easter egg kit. Gwen, where's my little bag? Did I throw it away already? We're doing the one with the Easter eggs on it, and these are our Queens of Comedy and Comics and Movies. Becky, you're going to love your box. I can't wait for you to get your box. I packed it a little bit more because I was like, I want to make sure everybody likes their stuff. Hi, Kimmy, or hi, Kimberly. I'm sorry, I said Kimmy. I mean, I have another Kimmy or Kim in here. All right, so this one, you guys, I'm actually going to use, I have like a little heart sticker in here, and because it is I Love Lucy, I'm going to put that in there, but I think I'm going to fussy cut her out a little bit and give her, you see how she always used to wear her polka dot iconic dresses? I have some washi tape, and I can't step on my dog, and I think I have blue, but if I don't have it, yes, I do. I have blue, or we have the red. So you guys, I know it was a black and white movie. Oh, you are new. Well, welcome. Haven't seen Marlene here tonight. I know. Where's Marlene? Oh, yay. I can't wait either. Oh, you go by Kimmy too. Okay, awesome. So I have two Kimmys. Yay. There's the other Kimmy. So I know it's black and white, but do you think we should go with red or blue? I feel like maybe the blue is better. It'll go with that teal a little bit more than the red will. But sometimes red and teal go. Those are Valentine's Day colors. So you guys tell me, which one should we do? The polka dot red or the polka dot blue? Honestly, I think both of these come from Dollar Tree, but I know the red one does because I got that one specifically. I got like 2 of them because Minnie Mouse, you know, it's Minnie Mouse colors. And we can put these over here in case we want to add any more. How much was the box? Which box, Tammy? Which box were you talking about? I'm trying to think. What? Did you ask me a question earlier? The box. Are you talking about my kit? Oh, you want to do the blue? Blue? Everybody's saying blue. I think blue won. All right, while you guys are deciding, I think that was a noise. My husband may be in the backyard. He worked all day yesterday. It's hot here again, in case you didn't know. And he worked all day and had to come home and deal with the grass. And of course, it's raining today. I feel like I don't know what episode this is from, but she's doing something funny. And I just liked it because it was different. Hello, CBFF. How are you today? Happy birthday, Matt. It is my father-in-law's birthday today. I have to call him when I'm done here. Hopefully before he goes to bed. I forgot to. It's not that I didn't forget. I've been really busy today. Today was another busy day on the phones, and you guys, I was working on my journal. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw my post, but behind me over here, I will show you again. I actually gave you guys a preview of my 2 Peter Rabbit journals. One of them is a mini version, and it comes with like the viral little Easter baskets. And the other one is just a regular little golden book journal. Both of them come with charms. And you guys will have first dibs because I am going to be posting that and a bunch of charms and a couple other things on my Etsy on Saturday. We had rain, wind, sleet, snow, and sunshine today. Oh my gosh. He says thank you. Aww. So I know what that feels like, Kimmy, because Florida has its moments too. I love the one with the plushie. You love the junk bunnies. What am I doing? Hi, Robbie. You walked in at a great time. I was calling it the journal bunnies. I don't know where I got junk bunnies from, but we can go with that too. What in the world? I think my neighbors are working on the house and the dog hears it. Yeah, the other one hears it. The one that actually can hear. Oh my gosh. All right. So I want to do a little piece of this because it's very iconic for her dress. Hi, Cheryl. I know. We're that kind of night. You should have seen me earlier, Sandra. I couldn't find my stuff and I was looking around with dead air. I don't like dead air. They always used to tell us at all of my jobs that I work like call center. And even, they don't even tell me this at my new job, but I feel like it's embedded in me because I've been in customer service for almost 30 years now because I started working when I was 15. Not that I'm giving my age or anything, but they embedded in us not to have dead air on a phone call. So I feel like when I'm on live with you, I constantly have to talk. Otherwise, it's dead air. So if you're always wondering why I talk so much, I blame that. All right, now that looks really cute. If I had a black and white polka dot one, I'd probably go with that because it's more like that, but that's really cute, right? And then I was going to put the little heart above her, like I Love Lucy. We don't have to do a quote on this one, but honestly, this little sheet is so small that you could do it like on the side, like over the washi tape, but I'm not going to do that. Dead air counts against us at work. Yes, I know what that. I know exactly what that is. Tammy's asking about the postage, the kit postage. Oh, okay. So Tammy, you can join my club, and I'll talk about that too in a minute. But you can join my club. It's $19.95 a month. You'll get everything to make about 5 or 6 cards. This month is definitely more. So you'll get 5 or 6 cards a week, and we do them every week. And then that $19.95 does include your shipping as long as you're in the US. I am gonna announce soon a digital version so that I can just send you guys the prints that you get with the kit, so you guys can at least craft that along, and then you just use your own supplies. So that will be announced soon. And since we're on the subject, you guys, I'm going to be sending out the invoices tomorrow. There's Miss Marlene. Sue was worried about you. I'm going to send out the invoices tomorrow for the April kit. Now, I still have a March kit available. I just stole your quotes from it, but I have plenty of extras of those, so I'll give them to you too. So, but I do have a March kit. So you'll get stuff for like the Clue games that we did last week. Seems like a month ago. So you'll get stuff for the Clue, and then we'll have an Easter week and then a women's week. So you guys, I should have waited to put that heart down. This is going to be so cute and eclectic. I like this one. So it looks like the little heart is behind her, like she's getting a good bright idea for Ricky. Oh, yes, she was. She was like, Marlene's not on. You know what I was thinking? That's because Barb was on. I'm just teasing. You guys can always come back and join me for replay. Do not always have to be live with me. That is never expected. I love you guys, whether you watch me live or replays or whatever. I think I'm going to put another heart down here just because I feel like it. She is Lucy. You know, I feel like the other heart needs a friend up here now. Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh, your dog's sitting. Oh, how fun. What type of dogs, Marlene? I know she got her. I know you got your package. Christy, did I tell you I finally looked up the breed that you were saying? How is your daughter's puppies, by the way? The little puppies her dog had. I was thinking about you. I finally looked up that breed, and they're gorgeous. Oh, you're watching Beth is on? Oh, that's right. I think Beth is on. Well, hello. That's so funny. I think she was in an event, right? You love this one a lot? Oh. Oh, a Great Dane. Oh my goodness. So you're horse sitting. Look at that one. It's so cool. I love the eclecticness for this. I love it. Okay. Let's get these 3 over with. Are you guys good? Actually, we have 4. You guys good? We'll make this next one simple. I am going to put a little quote by Audrey. Audrey's going on the back because this is the best I did for a Tiffany blue. Not too shabby. I know there's a different paper I have somewhere, but I also have stamps to do with Audrey. So she said, yup. Yeah, I know I thought I saw her in the lineup today. I was going to say that's early for Beth, but when she's in events, she tries to grab the later spots. Some people get them though. It depends. She works too, so that's understandable. All right, so we're going to do, this one's a little, you guys hear my stomach? Oh my word. This one is a little plain for me, you guys. And my Audrey, she needs her pearls. She needs her little black dress. You guys, my puppy's still down here. You have all my teas all over the table. Yay! Yay! So you're ready to craft with us. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to use this or if I'm going to use the, I feel like gold needs to go with Marilyn. Ooh, I could use this one too. No, I think I'm just going to use the pearls, to be honest. We'll just use the pearls. We're just now deciding. Okay, I'm going to round her off though. This is her iconic breakfast at Tiffany's. And FYI, if you don't know, I have Audrey and Marilyn all over my bedroom and my bathroom. I've given up some of my artwork because I share a house now with a boy. But but he's so good to me. He just lets me do whatever I want with the place as long as I keep it clean. And I have to say, them two are just classic. I love looking at them, and just sometimes it gets me motivated to feel glamorous, even though sometimes I don't always look that way. Like today, we just did regular ponytail today. Okay, so this one, there is a quote where, and of course, if I had the quote, I would have typed it up. But there's a quote that Audrey says, and it's, "Nothing is impossible. The word says it itself. I'm possible." So I'm going to use the one that says, "See possibility everywhere," because that matches with her little quote. So I'm going to cut this one out. And you guys can save these little quotes if you wanted. You can get a little container. They have those little envelope containers. You can put them in a little Ziploc, however you guys want. And I think this is a long one too. Let's see what I can do. This one may have to go like this. So I'm going to put the word up and down, and then her down here. And then at the two ends at the bottom is where I'm going to put the two pearls. So I think we'll just do that. Now, I could get fancier and do like inking, but I want to try to get through as many cards as I can with you guys. So you guys do you. But that is what I'm doing for mine. And you guys, honestly, when my group posts in the group, if you guys don't, obviously, if you're in the club, you get to be in the group. My group posts the most darlingest cards with the same things I give them. And there's, and sometimes they use their own things, and I love it that way. They're all so gorgeous. And everybody's is different. And that's what I love about being creative in art. is that everybody is so different with their thinking process and their art. And sometimes trading with another member, even if it's the same card, it's still very different. So, all right, so we're going to put this one like that. Can you guys see okay? Oops, I'm going to slide this back. And I'm just going to keep the ends a little long here. We're going to try to cut a little bit off. You guys, it's so funny. I have all these tools and I don't use them. But I just want to show you guys, you don't have to have fancy tools to make beautiful cards. That's basically the whole point in this. All right, so we're going to put her little pearls down here at the bottom, just to kind of frame the bottom. And there's different ones, I think. Oops. Now, if I had, I think I have somewhere. But if I get it, I'll add it and I'll post my pictures. But I think I have a sticker of a croissant. Because if you know, you know. A picture of a croissant right there, breakfast at Tiffany's, would be amazing. So I'm going to be looking for that sticker. I think it's in one of my books. I think I only have one, but that would be really cute. So if you find a croissant sticker, or if you have artistic skills, you could always print that off. All right, you guys. Yay, we're getting there. Now we're going to do, let's do Barbie. We got to do a comic girl. So you guys, I gave you some of these little cards. They're little flashcards from the Dollar Tree if you're new here. And then we're just going to fussy cut this, or what we could do, and I do have that, if you have some at home. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. Is that you? No. Ah, there you are. I do have a heart punch. So I want to see, I don't think I'm going to get all of them in if I do the heart punch, but let me see. So this is how I will have to cut this accordingly. Give me one moment. I may have to cut it down just a little bit. No, it actually works. So I think I'm going to do it this way. See? I'm going to punch it out just like that. Now, if you're not punching like this upside down, you're doing it wrong. There's your trick. There we are. And now you could even use this for like your scrapbook or your junk journal or something. That would look really cute on like a little picture or another piece of paper. You made yourself a frame, so you actually get 2 in 1. That's why I love those. So now we can put the little heart on here, and we could put a quote on here. And I do have these little gem stickers. I think I gave you guys some of these too. That should have been in your kit. If I didn't, I apologize, because I'm just now seeing that. But I think I gave you guys some, or something similar anyway. So we're going to do a Barbie one. Now, Barbie would be really cute with like lace, or even like the pink gingham ribbon. That would be really cute. I'm trying to see if it's nearby. I don't think I have any pink gingham nearby. You guys, my friend came over last week and we did a whole different, my craft room is very different than what it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So I'm still getting used to where everything is, and I'm putting stuff away, and then I'm forgetting where I put the stuff I put away. If that makes sense. Have you guys ever done that? You put something in a safe place, and then you just forget where that safe place is. Because I do that all the time. So I'm going to randomly put some little dots around here. We have to find a good quote for Barbie. So, let life surprise you, show the world your magic. Let's see. Never stop exploring, find joy in the ordinary. Collect beautiful moments. You know what? Let's do that one because she's with her pet And any time with your pet is a beautiful moment. That's what I say. Now, another way you can kind of get these going or uplift them a little bit is you can ink the little sides of the paper with your Tim Holtz, and that will kind of make your quote pop. Really cute. And I'm going to put this at an angle as well. And that's going to go on there perfectly, just like that. Oh, how cute. All right. My craft area is a disaster. Girl, join the rest of the crew. Most of ours are. That's why Beth's name is Craft Room Confessions. My whole thing is that whatever makes you happy. But I will say, when I cleaned everything out, and I got a lot of stuff for the sale, you guys. We're going to do a pop-up sale next week sometime. Probably not before I leave. After I get back, probably. I'm going to use my little heart washi tape. This was gifted to me in some Happy Mail, and I happened to see it just now, and I'm like, no, that's got to go on Barbie. So probably in 2 weeks, we'll do the pop-up sale. So you guys all have some more supplies for you. All right, I'm just going to kind of lay this at the bottom. It's got that pink and orange, just like the background color. So I think it works out really cute. And you guys don't have to use washi tape. Ribbons work too, with like a little bit of glue. All right. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on here. Is everybody still with me? Do you guys mind if we go a little over? We already have, but I mean, we're not in an event. And I do have a lot of cards for this month because we're celebrating all the beautiful, iconic women, including Barbie. She's beautiful too. I still have some hearts left too. I'm trying to find oh, this little one would be so cute right here. Yay! And then we all know that Barbie has to have her pink. I'm going to put another little one up here. I hope you guys are enjoying tonight. I hope you are loving the theme. You guys know I'm going to ask at the end, which one is your favorite? This one might be my favorite. Look at the Barbie. It says collect beautiful moments. I love that one. See those little gem stickers? These are Dollar Tree. They have bigger ones and smaller ones, if you ever need to know. Okay. We can even add a little bit of green. I'm going to add a little heart of green because there's green in her watermelon and in her bracelet. There you go. I love that one. She's so cute. You love the theme. I know. We have another week. So I want, I'll probably take a poll in the club as to if you want to do another week of Iconic Women or if you want to take a break from that and do some Easter. And then I'm going to do Miss Betty Boop and probably miss the other Lucy. I'm going to do these on videos. We're just going to do one more tonight. So, because I know I'm keeping you guys late already. And then I'm going to show you a few journals that I've been working on. I can show off charms too. Do you guys want to see the charms? I haven't done any videos or previews. The only person that has seen my charms so far is my husband. And, you know, he says it's cute, but he doesn't get it. You know what I mean? All right. So I want to tell you, if you guys did get this picture, some of you got a different picture, but some of you may have gotten this picture. This picture is actually hanging right beside my bed on my wall that my bed is up against. I love this picture. It's very iconic for me. And my grandmother actually bought me that picture for my wall. She said she saw me love it and she was like, let's get it for you. And I was like, okay. So I think of her whenever I see that photo. You love Lucy? Oh, you haven't seen them all, Robbie. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've done 6 already. Look at me. I'm such a blabbermouth. Don't forget to open your Happy Meal. Yes, thank you, Mom. I knew there was something I had to do. Okay. So I'm thinking gold. And I have a little bit of gold washi tape too. So I think I'm going to keep her. I'm going to have to cut her dress a little bit. And I think I'm going to make her kind of to the side. So that's right. We gotta leave time for playing around. All right. So you know what I'm going to do then? Well, I'll kind of eyeball where I need to cut it. So black and gold is going to be my color choices. The wall picture that I have behind me in my room actually has some lipstick. So I think even with next week's or whenever we decide to do it, I'm going to do we're going to do a lipstick. So we're going to basically kiss an ATC card and have that as the background. So that's going to be one of my goals anyway. So we're going to put this little trim. I kind of want to have her to the side and then put the trim on this. So I think that's what we're going to do. But first I'm going to put a layer at the top and the bottom going across for this. Hey, Marsha! Marsha, I was trying to remember your new name the other night, and I was like, oh, it's Marsha something. It's Marsha's Crafty Creations. The MCC. I have to remember that. We're doing Iconic Women this month, Marsha, or this week, and we have 2 weeks of Iconic Women. This week is Iconic Women of Queens of Comedy, Comics, and Movies. Okay, so I'm just laying that across, and I just, you can cut it or you can do this because we're going to make backs for them anyway. Thank you for opening the craft box. All right, so I'm going to put her at an angle, and I'm going to do all of this one-dimensional because I'm going to layer some stuff on her. I wish I had a gold star, but I don't have a gold star, but that's okay. Everybody gets a gold star tonight for participation. My grandmother used to say that a lot. Whenever she finished her physical therapy one time, I went to Dollar Tree and I got her a gold star. As like, look, Nanny, you earned a gold star. It was fun. She got me. Okay, now I put her at a little angle. And I don't think I want to do a quote with her. I think we're just going to kind of put this on. This is very thin rickrack, and it's gold. I had this left over from, you guys, I almost said Halloween, but I meant Christmas. And I think that's just going to make the card the way I want it. So you guys do you, and everybody's card will be different and will look adorable. So you guys like my trick of using that glue on the acrylic and then just washing it off later so it doesn't get stuck to your card or your paper? I really like that. And again, it gives you a little bit of time to set it, but there you go. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. It's Marilyn, y'all. Love it. Love it. Okay. So we are going to put Lucy and Betty Boop aside. I know, Sue, I want to do Betty so bad, but I wanted to do something really fun with her. And you guys, I'm getting this headache. So I want to show you some things. Let me show you the little, I can throw this away. I'm going to show you all the cards. Whoops. Yeah, tack a little piece down there. Hold on, guys. My card's falling apart. We'll leave that one last. So we did quite a few. Now keep your little pieces because you'll want to use these quotes for for the next week. Okay, we're still going to keep using these quotes. Now, if you guys, I'll probably put a post in the chat. You guys can pick next week. The thing about next week is next week we are doing a trading card Tuesday. And the reason why we're doing a trading card Tuesday is because I fly out and I will be gone Thursday. So we're going to do it on Tuesday instead. So just so you know, ATC Thursday is going to be ATC Tuesday next week. And then you guys will post in the chat if you want to do an Easter theme or if you want to do the other International Women one. So you guys will let me know. And we'll take a poll. Okay, so we did our I Love Lucy. And then we did our Julia Roberts, which is gorgeous. And then we did our Carol Burnett. I actually might give that one to my mother-in-law because her name's Carol. And then Barbie. And then I'm going to find my croissant sticker. And we did Breakfast at Tiffany's with the lovely Miss Hepburn. And then we did this Lucy. And then there is Marilyn. And then we have 2 more to go. So we did 7 tonight. We did 7. So there's technically 9 in here. And the same thing goes for the other week too. It'll be another big one because I couldn't choose. There's so many. All right, now I'm going to open some Happy Mail from the Miss Lovely Kathleen. You guys, I don't know what's in here. Ignore the way I opened this, by the way. I was struggling. You do love them all. Yay! So this came from Miss Kathleen. She is so sweet. She wrote me a very sweet note. And I did pull part of the tape off. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to open this on live. So I have not seen what is in here, but I think it's something that she made me. I'm glad you love them, Robbie. You guys, I appreciate you for joining me. It means a lot. Time is almost more valuable than money anymore. And you love the Barbie. I know. And I just appreciate you guys. Now, she said that this is a giant ATC. I think that's what it said. She wrapped this thing really good. I'm almost scared. Okay. Let's see what's in here. It's like opening one of those like surprise boxes, which I have one to open. I was going to open it with you guys tonight. You want me to open mine? Oh my gosh, she packed this so sweetly. Oh, it's a super special delivery. Look, isn't that cute? All right. Oh my goodness. I see palm trees. Oh my gosh, Gwen, you have to see this. Super special delivery. Oh my gosh, Kathleen. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Can I take it off this? I think I'm supposed to, right? You guys, I know my mom's gasping right now. Look at this card. It is so well done. That is an ATC card. Oh, Miss Kathleen, you have outdone yourself. So it's a little, she even put pipe cleaner on that. You did so well. Look at, she dances around and she put the little hole. Remember we did that with the nutcrackers and the nutcrackers kind of, yes, throw some hearts up for her. Look, she even put coconuts at the back. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh, this is going on the shelf. This is going on the shelf. Isn't that so sweet? I think I might put a little bit. It is so beautiful. Yes. Yes. I knew my mom would be gasping. Look at how pretty. Oh, where's Miss Linda? Miss Linda Stewart loves flamingos too. Look at the shells. She put the shells on the back too. It's so pretty. It's so good. So good. And then, you know what she did? Oh, she cut these so perfect. You know, I have to tell you a little bit of Miss Kathleen. If you follow, you probably have seen how she hasn't been able to craft as well because she's been having trouble with her hands and her wrists and things. But this is gorgeous. I know, right? You get all the credit. Hi, Tanya. You get all the credit tonight. Hi, Peggy. I didn't see you come in. All right. I think I'm going to put her up here. I'm trying to think, where should I put her, up here or here? I think I'm going to put her right here next to my mom's little, and it's not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lean it up against this because it's not going to stay, but I think I'm going to have to get a little, I know I'm talking to my shelves. It is too cute, right? Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. I put it right there, right there. I'm going to get a fishing line to hang it. I think it needs to hang because I don't want it to fall and break. That is so special, Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen, you're going to make me cry, girl. You know, you guys are my life. If I'm not working and if I'm not with my family, you are my life. You can ask my husband. Sometimes I like you guys more. No, I'm kidding. He knows. He knows what you guys... Hearts up to Kathleen. I absolutely love that. All right, I'm going to show you some charms. All right. Your girl's been busy, and I haven't even done the Bambi ones. So these will be in my Etsy drop on Saturday. If you guys are interested, just PM me. I have not priced anything yet. It's still kind of in the works. So, and some things are not done. So I'm going to show you what I have because I do have to order another thing of supplies. So I'm going to show you they're pretty much all my favorites. You guys, I would make these for life and never get tired of them. These are my Polly Pocket ones. This one comes with a Polly Pocket. The other one does not currently have a Polly Pocket, but I'm going to try to find a Polly Pocket for her. There's your Polly Pocket. I'm going to probably make her removable so she's safekeeping in here. But there's the middle piece. It is a working Polly Pocket. Okay. And then she is actually on a lobster claw clasp. And honestly, these are the last two colors that I had for this because I used to make a lot of backpack buddies like this. These are the charms. So some of the accessories that actually came in the actual play set are with this. There's like a little lollipop on this one and all the beads. There's a little bow. And I try to coordinate the colors as best I could. I made it fun with dice. There's the other like little balloon. And then this one has the little peep, the little tiny peep. See the little tiny peep? It's so cute. And then there's a little gummy bear on this one as well. Because this theme is like she's at the fair or something like that, like on a spring festival. So these are obviously more expensive because the toys cost more than just, you know, something that, you know, I source from other places. So, the other Polly Pocket is right here. These I'm probably just going to keep on this. I probably am not going to do a clip. So this is the other Polly Pocket. And like I said, I'm going to try to get a little Polly for in here. But if not, this one's really cute. The little fence pulls out. it's a nice fidget toy if you're at work and you just want to play. It's like your secret. This also has little accessories to it. This one's just the dice and some bows. This one has a little bear that came with the play set. Thank you. And then this one also has the little, there's a little popcorn. See the little popcorn right there? And then a mini Peep. I put them two together. Oops, it twisted. See? Now, I will say, where did I get the bunny? These were toys. Thank you, Marcia. These were actually toys. It was a toy set from like the Easter section. I found them at Walmart. So I decided, because they had the little thing at top, and these are heavy. They're a little heavy. So this is something you can put, you guys can style your tier trays with these. There's a little Peep. You guys, I can't get over how cute that little darn Peep is. I wish I could like order them like that. If anybody knows how I can order them like that, let me know. But, so these are probably going to be a little higher price because they are actual toys, but they were at Walmart. I think they were like 10 or 12. I don't remember. Okay. These are the other sets I made. These have the little flocked bunnies on them. They do come with little eggs and flowers. So these are like those little, the little teeny plastic eggs. I did put a bow. So I have a blue one. And then I made their hardware is all like spring colors. Very springy and light colored. Okay, and this is the other flocked bunny I have. Oh, they were $9.99, Mom? Okay. That one has like a little rainbow. This one's like a purple. So this will be a flocked purple one. And then again, you have the eggs and the bow. And I try to mix up the charms pretty much. And it comes with those two clips. These are little, have like the little wooden ones. These are a little bit smaller. So this one has like a little rose and this type of little bow. And then these are it'll come with a removable clip. So this is your hardware. So you can actually put it through, you could actually use it as a bag charm. Or you can use it as a clip bookmark. Now I'm not going to do the laminates with this one, so they're going to be a little bit cheaper. I just don't have time. And honestly, you guys can probably put it on any type of like card or something. I'm just not going to do that with these this time. So they're a little bit cheaper. This is the only one I have of this one. This one does come with like a little whistle. This one comes with like the little stuffy bear, and this is actually sewn onto her. I hand sewed it. I'm sorry, it's kind of ugly. But honestly, you could pass that for like a bow, or you can I may even glue a little bow at the top of her hair to kind of hide that. I haven't decided. But this one actually has jelly beans. Like there's jelly beans on it. It's not the colors I want, but you can still tell like they're jelly beans. This one has like the little heart and then the little jelly beans right here, the eggs, and then the whistle. And then I have this one. This one I think is my favorite. I'll cry when I have to let this one go, but I love the little purple suit. And he has all just kinds of pretty hardware. There's like a little candy on there. And then again with the bows. So, again, if you're interested, let me know. I will get prices on these. Thank you, Robbie. That means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been having fun. I have Bambi ones coming too. And I'll show you guys so this is them together. I wish we were neighbors. You love the jelly beans. So this is all that I have. And like I said, if you guys are interested, let me know, and then I'll work on the pricing part, because I know I have to do that before Saturday, because when I say drop, that means I'm gonna put them in the shop and they'll be up for sale. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Thank you, Mom. All right, so that's that. And then if you guys did not see my videos, I did do these two with matching charms. So these will come with the charms. So these charms are not available, but I do have more charm. I can make more charms. I have a different style charm coming too. So this is the little charm I did for this Peter Rabbit. But this is the Peter Rabbit journal. Hello, Maureen. You're new here? Well, welcome. I'm just showing you guys my journals. So this is the little golden book version, Peter Rabbit. And it's going to come with a ephemera pack, which I'm still kind of making creative for you. This one has 2 signatures. There's a lot of details in these. You do get some ephemera in them too. But it'll come with more. And then you guys just kind of go with the flow with your own. The part I love with this one is the little journal card I made with the little tassel. And then the middle of the sewing part, I put the 2 buttons to be like Peter's jacket. And then there's like little seed packets, which I made from the little coin envelopes. And there is a belly band in this one. And then it will come with, I just didn't put it in there yet. It'll come with a library card. Whoops. There's that one. And that's that charm. And then this little guy gets this little charm. And this is all with the beads. And then the special ones came with the carrots. The little carrots on here. And then the eggs. And then you have your Junkie Bunny. if you were on my live, you know what this is. Your journal buddy, not your Junkie Bunny. This is from the Kohl's set. And then I did keep, if you wanted to give this as a gift, if you don't want it, I can take it off. But I did keep the plastic part that attached to him on, so you could attach it. But one of the other things I love about it is I love this little, I made a double-sided journal card for Peter. So, and he's in here. And then I have his little ears sticking out the top, which I really love. Where did I get the bag? You, not I. I know what you meant. I found them at Dollar Tree, and I bought the last 3. So Marsha's got 2 and I got this one. So I just happened to go in there. It was like a Monday evening, and the lady told me they just got a truck in and they were gone already. I was like, I'm so glad I stopped into, it's not even my normal Dollar Tree. Now this one does have a little bit different, the story does still make sense, but it's a little bit out of order just because of the way I had to sew it together, because these are, most of the story is intact. It does still make sense, but there's this one part where you'll see the title. You know how sometimes like you watch a movie and like you see like 5 minutes of the movie and then the credits start? That's basically what it's boiled down to. But you'll get like a little journal cards. And I also put, and this is all garden themed because it takes place in the garden. If you want the more detailed look, I did post videos today, so they'll be on my page. And then you will I do love the little buttons inside, and I made this one with the jacket. So the little jacket's attached on that page, and then there's a journal card. And then this one will come with I'm going to slip a library card in there as well. So I had another idea for this one. I didn't do it though. I'm going to test it first before I actually do it. It's something I've never seen anyone do before, but I also want it to make sense. So stay tuned for that. So it's going to come into the viral bag, and I did still intact the charms on there too. So it hasn't been touched. And then this will come as a set. And this will also be, you can inquire in it, or you can message me. I'll put it on my, you love this one, Christy. I like this one too. I think I started doing a little bit of the Kohl's editions with children's books and journaling. I did my first one for my mom because I did the Grinch, and then Missy bought one from me. Well, she ordered one from me. She didn't know she was getting her journal buddy though, but that was like my first journal buddy edition. But I really like doing it that way because then you can encourage like the teens and the tweens and the kids to journal. And I'm hoping I can get some summer bags like this and do like a summer theme for that, because then the kids will still continue to like write and read when they're not in school, and it keeps them busy. And they can carry their journal buddy in their journal the whole time. So that's my idea anyway. We'll see how it rolls. But yes, if you like anything, let me know. This is my next baby. I'm going to sew this one up tonight. This one's, I just have to put the details in here. And that one will probably be in the shop on Saturday. I did have somebody that wanted this though. So I have to inquire to see if she still wants it. I do not think I'm going to have a charm with this. If I do, it's going to be very simple with just like a paper clip charm with some just basic beads. I don't have a Jungle Book character at the moment. And I don't really know if there's one around. I did look in my stash, but I didn't have anything for it. So anyway, that's it for me, you guys. My goodness, we've been on a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed what we did. I had so much fun with these cards, and I'll be doing a little poll as to which one we want to do next week. If we want to do Easter, or if we want to do our women again. So a whole new line is ready for next week. Can you do live making charms? Yes, Marsha, I can. Hi, Destiny. I can. I'm trying to think what else I have. Yeah, I can do it. I'm trying to think tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Do you guys want to do a video or a live? Thank you, Mom. I'm glad you had fun. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow for Fun Friday. Do you want to do a Fun Friday live charm making tomorrow? We can do that. I'll think about that. I'll post about it if I decide, because I'm trying to think what else we have to do, because we may have things that we need to do. I'm not sure. All right, guys. Well, I'm here. And thank you so much for being here, all of you. I kept you long enough, but I appreciate it. And of course, Marsha, also, I'm going to message you tomorrow. I'm going to get your box ready with your baskets and send it out. And you just pay me whenever. That's fine. So thank you so much, Kathleen. I love my thing up there. I don't even know. It's my three-dimensional ATC, I guess is what we can call it. I don't know. I loved it though. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. It was so much fun to hang out with you guys, and it was so much fun to get. I love when I get like ATC related happy mail right like the day of we do ATC, because you guys can roll with that too. Use some pipe cleaners. Heck yeah. Use what you got. I love it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Bye.